Hi guys, I'm here again, and I was thinking to myself one day. Okay, before I go on, hi, this is Omo, and if you're just joining me for the first time, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. To go a long way. Truly, I do not take it for granted. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you. My heart goes to you. Thank you so much for your support, for liking the video, commenting. I just want to say thank you. Um, that's my neighbor downstairs. I think it's done. So, one of the ways to become a better person, I was thinking to myself, was viewing yourself from a third man perspective. So, when I say viewing yourself from a third man perspective, it means like asking questions like, if I talk to myself the way I spoke to this guy, would I like it? Bring yourself out of the situation. The third man view is you stepping out of the situation and trying to envisage it, play it in your mind. You were having a conversation with a person, you go back to your office and then you reflect on it, you step out of it, you just try to stand as a neutral person and envisage yourself and the person having that conversation and ask yourself, if that person had told that to me, would I have liked it? Would I have taken it from the person? You ask yourself a question, if this business was my business, the way I am working right now, would I really like it? Would I appreciate it from someone else? If this were to be my business, the way I show up to work, would I have appreciated it if my staff was showing up to work this way? The third man view. In a relationship, you're talking with your spouse, your wife, or your husband, and you see some really mean things or some really nice things, and then you pull yourself out of the situation and replay it in your mind. If I was my spouse, or if I was the one my spouse spoke to like this, would I have loved it? Would I have liked it? Now, when we begin to see things like this, we begin to shift and adjust our behaviors to be more in line with who we truly are. We are good people. We are good people. Yes. So we begin to adjust our attitudes to suit or to play fair in our relationships or in our work ethics. If you say that, oh, the deliverables I've been putting in this work is mediocre, and if I should have a company, I would not hire someone like me, then you begin to put in the work to make sure that your deliverables are A1. If your relationship with your husband or your wife is bad, you see that you talk to them so rudely, and you ask yourself, if I had spoken to myself or if my spouse had spoken to me like this, would I have taken it? No, it's not nice. So I'm going to apologize. And when I apologize, I'm going to take it upon myself to make sure that I don't do it again. The third man view just helps you become a well rounded person. It helps you become a better person. Always try to play the third man scene in your head in every situation you find yourself. I can't say every situation because I feel like that might lead to overthinking, but in strategic situations and conversation, try to do the third man view. Play it in your head and ask yourself, did I handle this thing the right way? Did I handle this thing the best way I should have handled it? If I were to be in the other side, would I have loved the way I spoke to myself? Would I have loved the way I spoke to myself? Like, yes, would I have loved the way if someone else was saying this to me, would I have liked it? Would I have appreciated it? Would I have reacted? Would I have handled it some kind of other way? The third man view makes you a better person. So it's more like an analytical view where you just kind of analyze your behaviors and what you can do to better improve it or what you can do to make sure you stay on that level. Do you understand? Because sometimes you're actually doing the right thing. The third man view is not just for you doing bad things or when you act it up or react in bad ways. No, it's for accessing yourself. I will see it as a form of self appraisal to make sure that you are actually doing the right things continuously and improve in other ways where you've not been getting it right. The third man view is equal to self appraisal. So you can always Google it up. What is self appraisal? What is the third man view? Just step outside of the scenario and ask yourself certain questions that will either impact your next conversation or make you a better person, a better staff, a better employee, a better friend, a better partner, whatever it is in the business set. It can make you a better boss, a better CEO, a better leader in your house, in your as a father, as a wife, as a child. The third man view is all to make you better. It makes you a better person. So next time you are in a strategic or very sensitive conversation or in a sensitive strategic position, ask yourself, pull yourself out of the scene. It took me having a third man view to understand sometime middle of this year that there is a gap in my skill sets, that most of my skill set has been more or less on a physical basis. I had not gone virtual. I needed to go virtual. I needed to make sure that everything I'm doing manually or physically, I can do them virtually. And that was when I signed up for a course on Udemy. So it took me having that third man view and doing a self appraisal to know that there was a gap. And there was a time I was also complaining about my job. I was whining and all of that to myself that, oh, blah, 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 blah. But then I had to do a 10-man view and I asked myself, if you run a company and your employee was whining, would you like it? No. So I stopped. Alongside the fact that, yes, Napoleon Hill also said one of the elements of successful people is putting in all their best in every task they find themselves. So that alongside the fact that this whining does not really look good on me. I'm not a whiner. I rather take up initiative and try to get better jobs rather than whine at the one I'm currently at. If I'm not satisfied with it, I can just apply for other jobs rather than cry about this one and try to bring it down before my eyes. There's no need. There's no point for that. So yeah, the third man view is one way to become a better person. Yeah. Next time you find yourself in a very dicey situation, try to check what you're saying before you say it. Just the third man view and self appraisal is one key to becoming a better person. So yeah, I try to conduct a self appraisal every 3 months in my mind most of the time. Not just every 3 months, I would say almost every other day. Just try to check what I did. How is it aligning? It took me self appraisal and the third man view to notice that there was a time I spoke very rudely to someone, and I was like, okay, I need to work on that and not come off as a rude person. So, yeah, third man view will help you become a better person, a better employee, a better husband, a better wife, better child, better partner, better marketer, better business person, customer service, executive assistant, whatever it is, a third man view will make you a better person. So until my next one, I'll talk to you later. Bye now.